Good morning, I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join, we live in. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. Cruising with the case handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 9:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. And the Supreme Power Homes, call them at 800-493-9002. Now for the news in details. The Caribbean Examination Council, CXC, says dialogue continues with ministries of education in the region to finalize details for the administration of CSEC and Cape examinations this year. CXC says details will be shared with stakeholders and made public in the coming weeks. Laverne Wright, president of the Jamaica Association of Principals of Secondary Schools, says administrators are anxious to hear from the regional examination body. CXC has said 80% of requests for reviews of grades for July to August 2020 examinations have been completed. The final results were released to students. Pioneering Jamaican hotelier Gordon Butch Stewart has died. Mr. Stewart, 79, passed away in the United States on Monday. The news was confirmed by Adam Stewart, deputy chairman of Sandals, who in a statement said his father had chose to keep a very recent health diagnosis private. Gordon Butch Stewart founded a vast Caribbean business empire, starting with Appliance Traders Limited in 1968, which grew to become the ATL Group. Then he went into the hotel business, creating Sandals Resorts International, starting with one property in 1981, eventually evolving into two main brands throughout the Caribbean, Sandals Resorts and Beaches Resorts. In 1993, he also entered the media business, establishing the Jamaica Observer newspaper. On April 14, 1992, Butch Stewart initiated an effort to defend the value of the Jamaican dollar by injecting $1 million each week into the foreign exchange market at a set rate. This became known as the Save the Dollar Initiative. The younger Stewart described his father as a marketing genius and talented showman, but also said that those who knew him best recognized that he was a dreamer who could dream big and better than anyone. Meanwhile, Jamaica's Health and Wellness Minister, Dr. Christopher Tufton, has rejected opposition counterpart Dr. Maurice Guy's criticism of the ministry's handling of information relating to cases of the variant strain of COVID-19 on the island. Dr. Guy on Monday stopped short of accusing health authorities of manipulating information following Dr. Tufton's announcement on the weekend that 4 passengers who arrived on a flight from the United Kingdom on December 21st have tested positive for the strain of the virus which has forced parts of the United Kingdom into lockdown. One of the 4 individuals have since died of complications. Dr. Tufton confirmed to reporters on Tuesday. The other 3 were asymptomatic up to yesterday. The fatality takes the country's COVID-19 death toll to 305 since the first case was reported in March 10, 2020. In sports, after a productive year, which saw him being selected to the ESPN Cricinfo Test Team of the Year, Jamaica's Jermaine Blackwood is now the highest-ranked West Indian batsman in the game's longest format. The right-hander, who scored 427 runs at an average of 42.7 in Test cricket this year and has climbed the list to be ranked at number 33. Jason Holder, who was the West Indies' highest-ranked batsman, has fallen to 43rd, with Shane Dowrich 53, Simron Heitmeyer 58, and Craig Braithwaite 61 also experiencing negative shifts. Shamara Brooks 67, Roston Chase 69, John Campbell 71, and Shai Hope 72 remain unmoved. Darren Bravo dropped to 79 to round out the West Indians in the top 100. In the bowling department, Jason Holder remains the top-ranked Caribbean Test bowler at 11, while Kemar Roach moved up 1 place to 13. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the live-in. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. Cruising with the case handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 9:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. And the Supreme Power Homes, call them at 800-493-9002. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Tracy Spence. Do have a good morning.